धन्यवाद।
Sougata Roy ji.
Sir, I have very little time. So, Madam Finance Minister, can I have your attention? I'll only speak for 5 minutes. Ma'am, I invite your attention to your budget speech, para 63 and 64. You have spoken about ease of doing business. Madam, are you aware that the ease of doing business has been discarded by World Bank last year? Is it your ignorance? I am reading from the report of the World Bank. After reviewing all the information available to date on doing business, including the findings of past reviews, audits, and the report, the bank released today on behalf of the Board of Directors, World Bank Group management has taken the decision to discontinue the doing business report. When? September 16, 2021. You as our finance minister were not aware that World Bank has given up. You should cut out this line, this word of doing business. You should cut out this line. Secondly,
दादा ये संस्कार है।
सर ठीक है, आपको एड्रेस कर रहा हूँ। इसी बजट में गलती नहीं होना चाहिए।
Honorable member, please address to the chair. Please address to the chair. Please address to the chair.
Sir, I have short time. Let me, Gaurav, chheda dao. Sir, sir.
Please.
Galati.
Please sit down. Please sit down.
अध्यक्ष महोदय, चेयरमैन महोदय, मैं फिर बोल रहा हूं कि कौशिक बासु का द बेस्ट इकोनॉमिस्ट September 24, 2021, he said that the bank announced that it would discontinue the report after an independent investigation by the law firm Wilmer Hale revealed the bank's sordid efforts starting in 2017 to manipulate data in order to improve China and Saudi Arabia's DB ranking. The bank had suspended publication of the index last year. And Mr. Chairman does not know that it has been discontinued. It's a matter of some. Secondly, sir, I point your attention to the fact that the finance minister has talked about increasing capex, capital expenditure. She wants to pump prime the public investment in order that she can bring in private investment. That's their policy. The government spends money to build up Air India. The government sells it to Tatas for 18,000 crores only. And this will go on. Government will pump in money to build airports. They will be sold to Adanis. So pump priming investment means government will spend money, the private sector and the favored ones. Government will build a port, Adanis will buy it up. This is your idea of private investment. Sir, about this capex, she says that 7.5 lakh crores will be given as capital expenditure. But if you look at the figures, you will see that only the central sector schemes, projects of rupees 5.58 lakh crores really qualifies as capital expenditure for infrastructure and other development purposes. अच्छा, इसी में भी only road transport and highways and housing are the development and employment generating items, totaling only 2.14 lakh crores. So the total capex projected compared to corresponding figure last year is 4.76 lakh crores. That is, it has gone down by 17%.
Be conscious of the time.
Sir, I'll complete. I'll be very, very brief. Lastly, I say that of all the budgets presented by Mrs. Sitaraman so far, this is the best. She has given a budget in a very difficult pandemic time. I acknowledge that. The economy is just coming back to pre-pandemic levels. Agriculture is same. Industry and service sector have come there. But tourism, travel, trade, this has received a maximum hit. The finance minister has not promised anything for this employment generation areas. And what I asked her earlier, she refused to reply to me, that your inflation is, your fiscal deficit is 6.4%. Your wholesale expenditure has crossed double digit, has reached double digit. Inflation is there, that's why the common man is feeling the pinch. Sir, in 1 minute I'll finish.
Now
I'll just mention, sir.
I'll call the next speaker now.
Sir, the number of poor people in the country have doubled. It has become 134 million. So his budget is actually a cruel budget against the poor. The food subsidy has been reduced by 28%. Money allocation for NREGA has been reduced. That is the only employment generation program. It has been reduced by, sir, I'm ending, sir, I'm ending, please. You are very concerned about these matters. That's why I'm seeking your indulgence.
No, you have taken already.
Sir, I have taken
more than
a lot
5
of
minutes.
time. Lastly, sir, we wanted the finance minister repeatedly to give some cash support to the poor. This has been advocated by Abhijit Binayak Banerjee, the Nobel laureate. The finance minister refused to give the cash support to the poor.
You never know.
So the poor are poorer. And that is the condition.
Okay.
Sir,
now I call
next
the next
to the
speaker.
finance minister, sir, last sentence, sir, allow my last
line,
sentence.
last line.
Please, sir. Let me not have to act like some other members have.
You never
Lastly, I want to say
you
that
act
when
on your own.
the IT minister is sitting next, they are talking of digital India. When they talk of these big things, I remember the picture of migrant labor walking on the highways after the lockdown, sleeping on the highways, being run over by Mr. Vaishnav's railway and not having food to eat. I think that is the progress. We have dealt our human beings like cattle. The poor have become poorer. Sir Tagore wrote a long time back, Jare tumi niche fellow, she tumhare baadhiche je niche. Those whom you are putting down, he will pull you towards him. Hemo Durbhaga Desh, Jahader Korecho Apoman. Oh, my unfortunate country, those you have insulted. Opomane hote hobe, tahader shobar shoman. In the insult, you will have to be equal to all of them. With that, sir, I end my speech on the budget, and I hope that the finance minister will correct ease of doing business, about which our officers created a maximum fault wrong. Thank you.
Any point of order?
पॉइंट ऑफ ऑर्डर 353। इन्होंने मिनिस्टर के ऊपर सर और इन्होंने कई एक ऐसे नाम लिए हैं जो कि इस सदन में नहीं है। 353 दोनों बातें कहता है, जैसे इन्होंने एलिगेशन लगाए रेलवे मंत्रालय पर या इन्होंने किसी बिजनेसमैन का नाम लिया सर, ये सारे एक्सपंज होने जाने चाहिए। और कोई भी वक्ता यदि बोलता है तो मंत्री को एडिक्वेट जो है इंफॉर्मेशन दिए बिना उनके ऊपर कोई डिफेमेटरी आप एलिगेशन नहीं लगा सकते हैं। मेरा आपसे आग्रह है कि इसको एक्सपंज कर देना।
आपके पॉइंट ऑफ ऑर्डर में नो एलिगेशन ऑफ ए डिफेमेटरी और इंक्रिमिनेटरी नेचर शैल बी मेड बाय अ मेंबर अगेंस्ट एनी पर्सन। सो इस हिसाब से चेयर विल एग्जामिन इट एंड विल टेक द नेसेसरी स्टेप्स। संजय जी।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सभापति महोदय।